Hey, 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 how you all doing?
All right.
Good evening, good evening. Now, y'all look great. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was this many people here. Praise the Lord. Well, yesterday I was in Washington, D.C., and I got off the metro train, and I was approached by this panhandler, and he was like, "Excuse me, miss, hey, baby, can you spare a little change? Can you spare a little change?" I said, "I'm sorry, dude. All I have is plastic." Y'all, he pulled out his cell phone and said, "Hey, I got a PayPal account. I can accept that." But I am really grateful to have arrived tonight in my hoopty. And for those of you who don't know what a hoopty is a raggedy car. Now, when I turn on the air, fire comes out. If I drive too fast, the car trembles and the wheels fall off. If I turn on the horn honks back. When I turn on the windshield wipers, the high beams come on. Now, just like as we get older, some things go south. Well, in Hoopty, some things have now gone south and become custom-made drapes for the windshield. Now, everybody's been talking in the news all about ISIS. I don't know what the big deal is. I really don't. You know, because when I went to eat out the other day at the restaurant, I asked the waiter, "Ice is in my cup." And a few weeks ago, all schools were closed because the weather people were like, "Ice is on the ground." Right, you know. So, anybody out here have children? Anybody out here? Okay. All right, well, I guess I'm at a disadvantage because I don't have any children, which means I get to keep all my money and I don't have to share any of my food. I can adopt, that's true. But instead of adopting, I borrow them or babysit, babysit, borrow. So anyway, I did something really brave. I borrowed 5 at one time. Now, when they first arrived, I was so happy. They were happy. I was like, "Children, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you all." Y'all, by the 24th hour, I was sounding like an old school grandma. I was like, "Children, sit down. Children, stop fighting. Children, eat your food." By the 48th hour, I was calling up their parents. I was like, parents, please come get your children. Come get your chums. Because I'm about to lose it up in here. Now, one of the kids I borrowed, he's really techno. He's into all this social media stuff. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on snail mail, email, Facebook. I do Twitter, Witter." I was like, "You are too young to be on all that social media stuff." He's like, "Well, what can I say?" I said, "But, do you think you can help me get connected?" He said, "Yeah, after you change my diaper first." So, anyway, I had a medical test done a few weeks ago, and in the medical test, the questionnaire asked, "Are you of childbearing age?" I said, "I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who's to say?" So I asked the medical assistant, I said, "You have this question, are you of childbearing age? What do you all consider to be childbearing age?" She said, "Well, nowadays we go to 50. I said, 50? Yes! I still have a chance. Only thing is, if I wait that late, I might forget where I put the baby until the baby cries." So, are there any singles out here? Any singles in the house? Singles making some noise? All right. Hey, I'm happy. Hey, I got freedom. But anyway, it's all good. Well, I went out on this date with this guy. He was really nice. And so he told me that he wanted to give me the world. I said, "Well, all right." So he picked me up in his 2015 Escalade. I said, "Well, if appearances are real, he'll be able to drive me around the world and take me around it too." I said, "I got my passport. I'm ready to go." Well, he picks me up in a 2015 Escalade and takes me to his basement apartment in his mama's house. You must have been dating the same guy. And I was like, "What are you doing taking me to your mama's house, your basement apartment?" I said, "I thought you said you're going to give me the world." Y'all, he pulls out a globe and spins it. I said, "Oh, so this is how you plan to give me the world?" He said, "No. I just want to show you where my mama's taking me on vacation." So anyway, I just haven't had much success. And I realized that the reason why I'm still single is because when I was in my 20s, I had a list of about 50 items of what I wanted in a man. Then when I went to my 30s, that list went to about 25 items. Now I'm in my 40s. I just got 3 items on the list. He's got to love Jesus. He's got to have a job. And he's got to have his own teeth. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. But you all have been really great. I have some coffee mugs in the back and t-shirts as well if you want to check it out, and all the other vendors as well. But before I go, I always like to share that, you know, when I come out and do events like this, I love to stay and talk to the people and say hi, give a little hug or whatever. So after this one particular show, this kid came up to me and said, "Miss, your teeth are so beautiful." I was like, "Thank you." He said, "Are they yours?" I said, "Well, of course they are." Y'all, he jumped up and tried to pull my teeth. I was like, "Ouch, that hurts." I said, "They hurts. What do you do that for?" So he turned and looked at his grandma and he said, "See, Grandma, I told you her teeth were real." Grandma turns around and says, "No, they ain't, baby. That's a tooth weave." You all have been great. Thank you so much. God bless you.